with protection when you cannot honor other people with protection? Abi?
Yes.
What you sow is what you reap. So if you're a person that tears other people down, something in your life will be torn down. And you will keep wondering and saying, but I am a giver. I give my tithes, I give my offerings, I give my service. But at the same time, you're the same person that breaks the hedge of protection with your tongue. So again, with your tongue shall you be destroyed. Bwana asifiwe sana. We are learning. Sawa sawa. The most important thing when you're carrying a vision is to ensure that you have the hedge of protection. Always. Because if you're not safe, how will you fikania to make sure that your vision happens? And now, how do you enjoy the hedge of protection if you don't dig pits for other people? If you don't break walls for other people? If you don't mishandle other people? When we are going through a vision, in our mind, you must explain to yourself that your business or whatever it is God has put you to do requires you putting it before you, writing it down, and looking at what can I do to ensure it is safe. Can I tell you something? People don't keep quiet because they don't know what to say. They keep quiet because it is costly for them to speak. You missed that one. It is expensive for me to speak carelessly. We've been laughing with Pastor Susan. There's something Pastor Pauline was telling us in the office the other day. And she told us there was this person that was giving them trouble. And they prayed, or she prayed. And she said, let this person make a costly mistake. Yeah? And now we are relating with the relationships. And when somebody now, this person will break the hedge of protection themselves. At times you are not able to do anything with their lives. But what have they done? When they dig a pit, they have broken the hedge of protection about themselves. There was a covering on them. And there is nothing you can do to touch them. So the only way you can touch them is when they break the hedge of protection about themselves. And the enemy shall come in like a flood. Sambamba? Are you learning something?
Yes.
Now you must learn, when we are talking about the hedge of protection, you must evaluate the authorities in your life. I remember when most of the time when people are getting married there, especially here, one of the things I insist on must, I don't care your relationship, I don't care anything, I insist that we get a good relationship with the parents. Sabamba? Because there is what the parents can, your physical parents will do that I cannot do. Sawa? Now this is an authority over your life. There are things that are so dangerous. If your mother dares, cries with your name, especially holding her womb, my friend, you are gone. She dares just places her hands here with your name on it, you are done. And some of the life stories where we are is we don't regard such. I'm not saying you obey everything. I'm saying honor her life. Honor their life. Because there is an authority that comes with honoring them that causes the devil not to kill you premature. Yes. Just that. You honoring them, that grace upon it is alright. Honor them. I'm not saying agree with what they are doing. I'm saying honor them. And when need be, and you know we are a generation that is very foolish. You will sit with children or young men and women like us, and you just hear them gaslighting their parents. Oh my mother, oh my father, oh da, 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 da. We like hate them with a passion. They carry long life. Hate them the way you want to hate them. They carry long life. Now, if you want to succeed and be sure utafikania kwenye unaenda, honor what they have. I'm not saying you support them like doing wickedness. There is a line there. Now, that comes with what? You honoring, and you will enjoy long life. Ask your neighbor, do you honor your parents? Has to begin from your inside, your mind and your spirit. Why? Because when you don't honor them from within, you will speak arrogantly. Careless words are dangerous when it comes to authorities. Regardless of who is listening. Don't come to me to share with me how you hate your father, how you hate your mother. I understand the lies, but don't put in arrogance. Unashika your balance. Explain your bitterness, explain your pain, don't explain your arrogance. Because in explaining your arrogance, you're giving the devil a legal right to destroy you prematurely. Am I helping somebody? Because you are digging a pit for yourself. Unatoa mchanga uanguke haraka when you dishonor them. I don't know why we've been learning about dishonor so much in this house. Now, those are parents. Siblings. Tunachambua wazazi, tunawachambua na baki wako tupu. We are not speaking of how we can help. We are speaking of how now we are. Tumechoka now. You can differentiate arrogance and when there is need for help. Sawa. Now let us stop exposing ourselves to premature death. I'm not forcing you to love them if mumefikanisha hapo. But I'm teaching you how to be careful to protect your life. Those are physical parents. Sawa. And honor does not just come because you're not speaking badly. Honor comes because even your attitude towards these people have changed. How you view them have changed. How you carry yourself. There are some of you, even if your parent was to enter here, huwezi inuka kwa kiti ya kaya. I know you. You people are mine. Some of you are married into families or you're marrying into families. And the worst mistake you have ever done in your life that will cost you a lot is the dishonor you planted in that family. These people, let me tell you, when you enter into a family, stop showing them how careless you are with yourself. Stop showing them that you cannot go far. But show them the disciplines of where you're coming from. But we enter into families and we want to rule. You are only 23. You are umepata mbaba na mama wa miaka 70 unamwambia. What is it that you know that they don't know? But you don't regard them. You can have a voice to negotiate with them of how you don't like them. My God, you're dying prematurely. And if I don't tell you this, we will continue dying prematurely. We are not there. There are people that I tell, please, you are not invited into my life to fix me. You are not invited there to fix them. You were invited there to honor them. Because when you came in, guess what they saw? Their tomorrow. They Did you present yourself like tomorrow? Because at times we go through what we go through because they don't see the tomorrow in you. Today you can't tell me and it is okay. We are so pained even to go and just appreciate them for being there. We cannot honor them. You feel it is a crime for you to ask them to bless you. When was the last time, especially, how many are married here? Nimewafikia. Mumefikia. To honor that person that gave you a wife or a husband. But yet, you want your sons and daughters to grow up and bring you very good wives and husbands. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. Even umedhihaki huyo mama, yours is waiting for you. The same way umedhihaki huyo mzee, yours is coming. And I'm not telling it as a curse, I'm just telling it as a reality. And at times we are asking God, why are we struggling? Why will you not struggle when your mother-in-law is crying before God about you? Or your father-in-law is crying before God about you? I know today you don't like me. I don't care. It is a must. It is an authority. Sambamba? Another authority that I will tell you that you don't like, even me, I struggle with it, is husband's authority. Yeye nimemeanga lakini sasa juu hapa lazima tu nijikaze. Hello? Do you know them that are married, there is no way, anywhere, you will become the covering of that house. It is your husband. There hata usome kisomo itoke na imapua, you will never become the covering of that house. When God is wanting to deal with that family, if there is a husband there, that is the man he deals with. Munasema hawajaokoka, he's still the man. Si wewe ulimwendea hajaokoka? Si ulitaka kutawaliwa na mwenye hajaokoka? Bado atatawala kama ameokoka na kama hajaokoka. Sawa. So those men that are in your lives that you don't regard, those are the covering of that house. And let me tell you one thing I've learned as a woman of God. If you want your life to live in misery, dishonor a man that fears God. Kwako wewe haujui kama anafia God, hauko umfujue kama by now hujui. But if he fears God and you dishonor him, wadada niangalieni, niko huku juu, acheni kuinama. Niko huku juu na masima ziko sawa. If you dishonor that man, there is nowhere you're going. Nowhere. Why? When he stands before God, he stands like this as a covering for you and your children. There are demons that will never ever attack you when that man is standing there. You like it, you don't like it, that is the truth. Women, when was the last time you honored your husbands? Huh? This generation doesn't want to be told. Si tumesoma. Kuna hiyo kitu tunaitananga independent. Ukakulia independent kwenu. Sawa? Si kwa mume, kwenu. That is the only place you can be a princess. Girl Toto. I'm hurting your feelings. I will apologize after I'm done. That is the authority number 2 that will destroy or will open you up for attacks. Number 3 is the church authority, the priesthood authority. Now, one thing I've learned about the priesthood authority, it works wonders when these other authorities are good. I will repeat that again. If you want to see wonders in your life very fast,